Kaboom! Yeah! They are sitting on a proper British bench, you get me? King Charles III and Queen Camilla. This bench is dedicated to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, man. Growing up, your childhood definitely affects your adulthood big time. You know what I mean? And I'm just talking from my opinion and just my perspective, you get me? You know? I had a lot of anger built up in me when I was a youth. As them people who know me out there, you know, I was always getting myself in situations and in trouble. You know? I had a lot of anger on the street, had a lot of anger with my parents. On top of anger, I had a lot of, I think I might have ADHD, if that's what they want to call it. I was all against that kind of ADHD stuff. Anyway, I was just thinking, you know what I mean? You send that ADHD over to Jamaica. I met them parents, them get older, them youth there. Bruh. You know, they ain't messing around. But that still doesn't mean that you ain't got ADHD. That's what I'm thinking and I'm understanding and learning. It doesn't mean you still ain't got ADHD, because I feel like I've got it. But you know what I mean? I did ramp around as a youth, and I had fear for my parents and all that, but I still pushed it out there. I still pushed the boat out there and pushed the limits. My ADHD, I feel like I've got, as a youth, like I said, I think I was active, you know what I mean? Up and down the place, like I said, getting in trouble, which ain't cool, messing around, trying to be the main attention in the classroom. And I'm still slightly like that, but I think it's a bit more controlled in the sense of I'm not doing badness, you get what I'm saying? And, you know, what I'm trying to get at is with that ADHD, what I'm thinking I've got as a youth, where I didn't know and have no respect and things like that, and I didn't know right from wrong, so to speak. You know what I mean? I was being out in you know, the path I lived, and having that ADHD, boy, yeah, man, got myself into a lot of pickles. You get what I'm saying? Real talk, a lot of pickles. So now that I've grown up and found the Lord, you know what I mean? It's like as if I've learned to control it, so to speak. I've learned to control it and use it, and I feel like I've using it in the best way now. I'm using it the best way, my ADHD. You know what I mean? My so-called problem. I haven't been diagnosed it, but I just feel like I got it. I'm gonna have to go get checked out, basically. But I just feel like I have got something like that. I don't know if it's, you know what I mean? Again, that's just a label, ADHD. I don't know what you want to call it, you know? Hyperactive, minor. Yeah, but now I got older, I feel like I've learned how to control it, especially with the Lord's help. And that ADHD when I was younger, though, I got myself into a lot of situations and built up a lot of hardback, if that's what you want to call it, you know what I mean? Not knowing how to deal with situations. That's the way to put it. Built up a hardback, not understanding how to deal with situations. The only way I knew how to deal with situations back then was just like, passa, you get me? Kicking off. And obviously that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool at all. And it got me, and it's just not done me no wonders now that I'm, older, because them traits there, you end up dealing with your close ones. You end up dealing with your loved ones. You end up bringing it to your relationships. You end up, getting yourself into excuse me, getting yourself into pickles again because you don't know how to, you've been training yourself how to be aggy and militant and rare as a youngster. Not everyone's like that, but I'm saying, like, the life I lived, I was on road, you know, doing badness. So, you know, you end up being aggy towards people and clientele, you end up being aggy towards them. You end up, you know what I mean, getting lashes at home, beats at home. That made me even more aggier. You know what I mean? Didn't take no niche, so to speak. And yeah, so now man's calmed down and found the Lord. Start living them 25 odd years or whatever as an angry person. Now I've got to learn how to control that, because it's, you know, them kind of things there ruin relationships. You know what I mean? Ruin relationships with friends, ruin relationships with your partner, ruin relationships with your family, because you put yourself in this kind of aggy mode. You know what I mean? So it really affects your childhood, really affects you when you get older. So it's like in your best interest, man, to show your kids love. You know, talk to your children, try to guide them in the right way, you know, to know what's right from wrong. You know what I mean? Not be too militant on them when they get things wrong. And just try to show them, mainly, man, show them love. And I haven't mentioned it, but I'm telling you now, you need to show them 100%. You need to show them about the Lord, you know? And if you don't know about the Lord yourself, you need to get to know the Lord yourself, because he can work wonders, you know? He's helped me a lot. I can't, you know, when I look back, there's a song, church song, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's about, you know, look back what the Lord has done for you. And the amount of things I've, you know, taken for granted, not really realizing what the Lord has done for me, you get what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm just on a journey to curb this ADHD, you know? Being angry like this as well and all that, I didn't really have much love for myself, really. So it's all about finding love for myself, finding myself, you know? Learning to love and forgive and forget. But it's possible. You get what I'm saying? It's possible, yeah? It's possible, definitely. Like I said, being aggy like that most majority of my life is just made it tough, bro. Made it tough. Made it real tough. But I'm coming out the other end. Thanks be to the Lord. You get me? I'm coming out the other end. So yeah, man. I'm talking about it. You get me? So if you are on this journey about trying to clean yourself up, you know, from being an aggy person and being on road and all that, then you know, keep going, man. You're not alone. It's tough out here. Definitely is tough out here. You know what I mean? Join the sunshine, man. Chatting to my people, them. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, you like the top, innit? Yeah? Scan the QR and all that, and you go straight to my site. Kaboom! And God bless you all, you get me? Like, share, and subscribe. Because I'm going to be out here. I ain't stopping. You get what I'm saying? Dust World. Do a bit of everything out here. You get me? Kaboom!